the day before I go in, I looked on YouTube, like, do you hear this? There's a monster inside me. You're so pretty.
Thank you. You are too.
Thanks.
So I'm Imi, and I'm with the Female Lead, which is a educational charity that helps young women meet their role models. So it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I loved the movie. It was so
Thank you.
good. You said you learned a lot of the magic tricks.
Yeah.
Did you have to learn one for your audition?
Great question. So no, that wasn't required, but I loved the movie so much and I wanted to go in there with a little something extra that the day before I go in, I looked on YouTube, like, do you hear this? There's a monster inside me. The day before I go into my audition, I look up on YouTube, like, beginner card tricks, super easy, like level 1. And I learned 2 card tricks just to kind of find a natural way to kind of put them into the room. And I walked in and I did the card tricks on everybody, and I hope that they worked. I only tested it on people on FaceTime, which is you can't see from all angles like everybody in the room could, so that was a little nerve-wracking, but it wasn't required. I did learn it just off the bat for fun.
Since so many people loved the original film, was there a lot of pressure going into the new one and being a new member of the cast?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like as a fan of the original movies, I wanted to do it justice, and I wanted to make sure I capture that now you see me feeling. I think most of my nerves came from meeting the whole cast. I remember the day I met everybody, and I was just hoping, like, they were what I prayed they'd be, and they were everything and more. Like, everyone was so welcoming instantly. I remember meeting Isla for the first time, and we were on a boat doing, like, rehearsal for a scene, and she was just the cutest, most loving human being, and I was like, I'll be all right. This will all be okay. So the nerves were quickly... Do you hear my stomach? The nerves left quickly, which was good.
And you must make a lot of memories being an actor. So do you have any honourable mentions from this movie set?
Yes, 100%. I remember when we were filming in Abu Dhabi for the last 2 weeks of production, and it was at the point where Dom, Justice, and I got so close where we were almost like codependent. Like, although we worked however many hours a day with each other, when we'd wrap, we'd go into each other's hotel rooms, order the room service, we'd watch a movie, we'd hang out, we'd talk about the day, and I just remember, like, knocking on everybody's door and everyone having a key to each other's room, and that was really special and memorable. And also, like, making my co-star Dom's dinner all the time because he'd forget to feed himself, and I was his neighbor, so I was like, I got you. Yeah, there's so many.
I'm really interested in how you work with the special effects and how, like, what it actually looks like on set.
Yeah.
So was it hard having to react to things that weren't actually there?
Yeah, I feel like specifically with this movie, we actually had like 98% practical effects, which is everything's real and physical.
Oh, wow.
So all of our big set pieces in the crazy rooms, like those were completely real. Everything in there, everything that looks warped was real. Our director, Ruben Fleischer, really wanted the magic to be real, so we practiced for months, and then the sets to be real, which I think compared to the first 2 movies, there was a lot of special effects, and kind of everything you could see might have been a bit CGI, so this take was really fun. But for past movies, a lot of the like, if I'm talking to someone and you had to be edited as like a monster or something crazy, it would be a tennis ball. So you just look at like one tennis ball and you're talking to the tennis ball like it's a real thing. And same with the green screen. You have a bunch of like X's, orange X's, or like whatever scattered around, so it's easy for them to do it in post, but you kind of really have to use your imagination. And it's good to keep that tool tuned, but yeah.
In the original movie, in the movie, the original Horsemen have a lot to learn from the 3 of you guys.
Yeah.
What do you think that says about what people can learn from the younger generation?
Great question. I feel like what we wanted to do with this movie and having 3 new magicians come into the family that everyone knows and loves, I feel like we kind of wanted, oh my God, my stomach just growled so loud. We kind of wanted the characters to feel smart and feel educated in their field, and also their relationship with each other. We wanted it to feel like so positive and full of love. I feel like we were trying to differentiate the different types of horsemen, right? The new generation and the original. And what we noticed is in the first two movies, the original cast, they have a sort of like banter where they kind of make fun of each other, and it's like always like an ego battle a little bit, and it's entertaining and great. We love that dynamic, and it's usually the one that happens with best friends or siblings, but we wanted to kind of take a different approach and do something just like nicer and kinder to each other. Like there's not one bit in the movie where we like make a sarcastic joke. Like we're always lifting each other up, and I think it's refreshing to see the younger generation portrayed that way, because sometimes I feel like we're portrayed as like just really mean all the time, and like we act like we know it all, and we don't. So it's cool. It's cool to see kind of the different sides of how generations can be portrayed.
Nice. And my last question is, if you got to host a dinner party with 3 amazing women, who would they be?
Oh my gosh. My first thought is my mom, but, I mean, yeah, she's an honorable mention. She'll sit right next to me. And then 3 amazing women. Can they be alive, or can they not be alive, or both?
Both.
Great. Audrey Hepburn.
Mm-hmm.
Love her. I would let's do some fun, let's do like a funny, oh my God, there's so many good ones. 3 is crazy. I would do Charli XCX. I feel like she'd probably be really fun, right, at a dinner.
Mm-hmm.
She's British, so I love that. And third woman, oh my God. Third woman, let's do Isla. Put Isla in there. Isla and Charli, it's a party. And then Audrey will just kind of be sitting there really elegantly.
So that's it for my questions, but it was really great meeting you.
So nice to meet you. You had great questions.
Thank you.
So fun.